We are just about 2.5 months away from the ODI World Cup of 2023. Yes, with the revised schedule and everything and all the scheduling conflicts now, we can now safely say we are 2.5 months away from the World Cup. Now, at this point in time, the Indian cricket team is struggling for some options. Remember, in an ideal world, if all your players were fit, you would then be playing this ideal playing 11 for the Indian cricket team in the World Cup in the first game on October 8th. Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli. Then you will have Shreyas Iyer, KL Rahul, Ravindra Jadeja, Hardik Pandya, and then you will come about with your other pacers and spinners. So Ravindra Jadeja is one of them, Kuldeep Yadav is among them. Then you've got Mohammad Siraj / Shardul Thakur. Then you've got Mohammad Shami and Jasprit Bumrah. The remaining 4 places can be the likes of Ishan Kishan, Sanju Samson, all of those names. But now the Indian cricket team is really worried because 2 players are unsure about their fitness status. KL Rahul, some are saying he is fit, some are saying he is not 100% fit. Shreyas Iyer, the unanimous verdict is that he is not going to play in the Asia Cup. His World Cup chances are really hanging on by a slim thread. Now the Indian cricket team is searching for options. Who are the options? Sanju Samson and Suryakumar Yadav. Suryakumar Yadav has struggled in the ODI format and he was very clear and brutal about his assessment. He said, yes, I have failed, the numbers are not showing up. Sanju Samson, on the other hand, the problem is he's gotten too few chances, but in those too few chances, it's been 50-50. Now, one more player has been added into the midst. And several former cricketers, selectors and one current Indian cricketer is really advocating for his inclusion in the ODI World Cup squad. Now that same player has acknowledged that fast tracking him into the ODI side will be very difficult. But on the basis of the 3 performances that he's had, what about Tilak Varma for the ODI World Cup of 2023? Ravichandran Ashwin on his YouTube channel and several other former cricketers, they have given their say on the Tilak Varma situation. Because remember, in the 3 T20Is, Tilak Varma 39, 50 and 49. He has really been your standout performer in this T20I series against the West Indies. Why did Ravichandran Ashwin on his YouTube channel say that Tilak Varma should be included? Because he believes that the top teams, if you say Australia, England, South Africa, New Zealand, India, even if you look at Pakistan, there is one major common weakness. And what is that? Look at the top team spinners. Most teams don't have a finger spinner to challenge the left-hander. There is no finger spinner. You look at it, in England there is Moeen Ali, but how much can Moeen Ali trouble? There is Adil Rashid. Look at Australia, Adam Zampa, Ashton Agar, maybe Glenn Maxwell, but how much can Glenn Maxwell trouble? This is the problem. There is no finger spinner to combat the left-hander, and because of that, if you stack your team with the left-handers, perhaps that threat could be neutralized. There is also one more problem, because if you look at it in the ideal batting setup with KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer fit, there is only one left-hander in this entire batting lineup. And this is the point that Ashwin has reiterated as to why Tilak Varma can be fast-tracked. Remember, at the start of the video itself, I said fast-tracking him is going to be next to impossible in this current Indian setup because they are already exploring the backups to KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer. And so far, the management looks like they are not in any mood to change the current situation. So, Tilak is a left-hander and Team India is lacking left-handers. Jaddu is the only left-hander in top 7. There can be Ishan Kishan also, but remember, if KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer are fit, Ishan does not automatically start in the playing 11. So that same problem of one-dimensional batting, that might be the thing that will haunt India. Because remember, in the past, when you look at the 2011 World Cup winning side, you had Gautam Gambhir, you had Yuvraj Singh as your left-handers, as well as Suresh Raina. They would alternate in that sense. Now, in 2015, Shikhar Dhawan was there, and that is why now Suresh Raina was also there. But in 2019, you just had Jaddu, and you had Pant later in the midst after some time. But now with no Pant, and with the number 1 to number 6 essentially having only right-handers, it would not be a bad idea to get in Tilak. But remember, there's already Ishan, there is already Jaddu. So, how are you going to fit in Tilak Varma? The suggestions are right that because there is no finger spinner to take it away, and if you have left arm spinners, which Australia do have, which even South Africa might have, and also England, they only have one off spinner in Moeen Ali and there is a leg spinner in Adil Rashid. But at the same time, if you look at it, a left-hander does add a different dynamic to the batting order. This point about Tilak Varma in the ODI setup of things is actually not the one-off, because there are several other former cricketers who have echoed the sentiment. One of them being former India chairman of selectors and former wicketkeeper MSK Prasad. Now, MSK Prasad, remember, during his tenure in 2019, there was the problem of the number 4 situation. Where is Tilak Varma batting in this current West Indies series? You guessed it. Now, he has stated, if Shreyas Iyer does not regain fitness, then Tilak Varma can be looked at. He will be a white ball regular going forwards. I mean, we all have stated that perhaps after the 2023 ODI World Cup, Tilak Varma can potentially be your regular in white ball formats. A left-hander, plus if he gives you the consistency, so what? And he's batting at number 4. Now, the problem is where if Shreyas Iyer does not regain fitness, that is the caveat. And most likely, if Shreyas does not regain fitness, then can Tilak Varma be looked at? But then what will you do with Sanju Samson and Ishan Kishan? This is the conundrum. Even Wasim Jaffer, the former India opener, has stated that the kind of maturity Tilak has shown, he will come into the mix. The maturity, the way how he has stabilized the batting lineup. And remember, India might have fallen away because of some dodgy decisions. In the first T20I, there was a dodgy decision about the approach to the chase. Tilak was the only one who adjusted to the conditions. Second T20I, you looked at it, why didn't Hardik bowl Yajuvendra Chahal? Third, luckily India won it, and that is why you're going to see that heading into the fourth T20I at Fort Lauderdale in Florida, India are very much alive. So Tilak has been your shining star with 129 runs. But future challenges are much more tougher for him. And already in this current team combination of India, how can Tilak Varma be fast-tracked? Because remember, if Tilak Varma is fast-tracked, if he has an exceptional next 2 matches, but if he's not picked in the Asia Cup squad, then what? Then I think Tilak Varma will only be looked at after the 2023 ODI World Cup. But remember, adding a left-hander in that top 5 with if Tilak Varma makes it, and if Jaddu is already there at number 7, then I think you can have a bit of variety in your batting lineup. Because all this is taken into account if KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer do not regain fitness for the World Cup. If they regain fitness, this is the playing 11 that I had already stated at the start of the video. Now, it is up to the backups in the remaining 2 T20Is as well as in the Asia Cup to perform. Because one gets a feeling that whoever gets picked in the Asia Cup squad, 99% of that, it is your ODI World Cup squad. So, Tilak Varma has a very faint chance, but he is going to be a regular when you look at white ball cricket in the future. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.